benefit of lying. There's a benefit in Islam. There's a benefit of lying. Exceed the harm. So even if it causes harm, as long as the benefit exceed the harm, it's okay.
So if someone says, you took my money, and I said, no, I didn't, and I'm lying, there's no benefit in this.
What do you mean? There's a benefit. You took the money. You see how they contradict themselves in 2 seconds? If the benefit exceed the harm, it's okay. Well, the benefit for the person exceed the harm of the other person because he got the full benefit, the other one who lost his money. I mean, do you see the stupidity? Do you see how they try to explain why Islam is satanic? Again, my Skype is open for those 3 sheikh who they promised to join us today. And if you are a Muhammadan, you can contact me and we will take your call. Don't call just because you cannot call me unless you spoke to me before. Or I answer you in text. This is a setup of because you need me to answer you first in chat in order to call me. If you like to call me, feel free. But as soon as those sheikh they call us, I have to drop your call. We have Mr. Muhammad. You know, this is the guy, I think, from Afghanistan. Let's see. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, my friend, you are live on air.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I do hear you. What do you think about our topic today, about you can lie in Islam, as we heard the sheikh?
Yeah, so how many times I have? How much time?
You have what?
I mean, how much time I have?
I don't know, because we have a scheduled debate with the 3 Muslim sheikhs. So if they call me, I have to drop you, you know, because we promised them. They asked for it for almost 2 weeks ago. But if they call, we don't know, because Muslims always lie to us. So don't worry about it. What you want?
Okay. So are you a Christian? Are you a Christian?
Am I a Christian?
Yes.
No, I like cows. I'm a Hindu. I mean, what do you think? You are calling Christian Prince. Everybody knows who I am, and you are asking me if I am a Christian.
I am confused because I feel that you are not a Christian because you just attack Muslims. You do why don't you attack Hindus or Judaism or any other religion?
Why I don't attack Hinduism?
Yes.
I do. Every day I eat beef.
Yeah. Okay. So I have some question about your.
Do you eat beef yourself?
Yes.
Why you are attacking Hinduism? Shame on you.
Why?
Because you are a Hindu too, isn't it? Muslims and a Hindu, they have the same concept of God. Go search right now for Zakir Naik. Search Hinduism and the concept, and Islam and the concept of God, Zakir Naik. You will see Zakir Naik agree that Hindus and Muslims, they have the same God. Secondly, isn't it the biggest chapter in the Quran is the cow chapter?
Surah Al-Baqarah.
Yeah? What Baqarah mean?
Yeah. Baqarah means cow.
Cow, exactly. So the biggest chapter in the Quran is the chapter of the cow. Can you explain to me, if you Muslims are not Hindus, why the biggest chapter in the Quran is the, why it's not the elephant? You have a chapter for the elephant. It's so small. You know, why not the chicken?
Okay. Can I answer?
Okay, tell me. Okay.
Okay. So in the Quran we have about 114 chapter.
About? Are you sure it's about, or this is the exact number? You mean you said about?
114 chapter.
Okay, chapter. Okay.
And Surah Al-Baqarah is that the reason why this chapter is called Surah Al-Baqarah because there was incident when the Moses went to Mount when he came back and he saw that they were worshipping cow. That's why this is the main topic. It was named after the cow.
Really, this is the reason? I don't know. Are you telling me the truth now, or you are lying to me?
This is what I know. So I have some question about
No,
your
hold
Bible
on.
since you are.
As I know that the reason the cow chapter is exist because according to the cow chapter, Allah resurrect people by cow. So like the power of the cow and the power of Allah, they join together. Allah, he knew how to do it. How? But he have to use the power of the cow. So he told the guy, his name is Musa, go and beat the dead guy with the beef. And then the guy, the Musa's, he brought some beef, he brought some beef. And then he hit the dead guy with the beef, halal beef, by the way. And, and the guy, he came back to life. What do you think about this story? Is it true or this is a lie?
Actually, I don't know about this. Actually, the reason why I called you because
Hmm.
I heard you debate 2 days ago, I think yesterday or maybe it's 1 day ago.
Okay.
You are talking about the crucifixion. You said that
About
a
about
Muslim
what? The crucifixion?
crucifixion. Yes,
Okay.
you were arguing about that Jesus was died, but a Muslim said that he did not die. So
Hmm.
I want to talk about that matter if you
Okay,
want
tell
to.
me about it. No problem. Go ahead. I'm listening.
So, do you believe that he was crucified?
Yeah, I do. What about you? Do you believe?
Do you have Bible right now?
No, I don't have Bible. Do you have Bible right now?
Yeah, okay. So, can you read Gospel of Luke, chapter 24, verse 36 to 40?
Okay, let me ask you before we read it from Gospel of Luke. Do you accept what Luke says?
No, I do not accept, but I do not believe
Okay,
Bible.
then don't go there because all the Gospel of Luke says that Jesus was crucified. So don't be silly.
I haven't finished.
All the four Bible. Listen, people will laugh at
Can,
you.
can I
Okay,
can I answer?
people will laugh at you. People will laugh at you. Trust me. So
Can I answer? Can I answer?
yeah, but do you know? Let me ask you:
Okay,
did the Bible of
okay.
Luke says that Jesus is crucified or not?
My view on Bible is that I do not believe Bible to be as a whole
I'm
to be
asking
the word
you:
of God.
is it true that the Bible of the book of Luke saying that Jesus was crucified? Yes or no?
Yes,
Okay,
there are
so why
many
you are
places.
quoting me a verse? Obviously, you are trying to play games and lie. So the whole book saying
Because
that Jesus was crucified, and you are a fool. Secondly,
can I
The
answer?
Quran itself
Okay,
saying that Jesus was crucified. Are you against the Quran?
okay. Can I answer that?
You cannot answer that.
Okay.
Are you
Yeah.
against the Quran?
Brother, let me talk. Because
You
the
are
reason
talking.
why I am quoting the book, because the Allah said in the Quran, in
Uh-huh.
the chapter 4, verse 158, that all those who differ with the matter that crucifixion, they do not have the knowledge. So the Quran is claiming that the author of the Bible, they do not have the knowledge. That's why they are differing. So I'm trying to prove that
First
the
of
author of the
all
Bible.
the Christians, this is a big fat lie. All the Christian agree that Jesus was crucified. So Allah, he made a lie because not a single Christian don't believe that Jesus was crucified. Now, if you read in the verse, the same verse you quote for me, it says it clearly that Jesus was crucified. Can you read it for us?
Yes, okay. Can I read in Arabic?
You can read, but people they are listening, they are in English. I mean, they speak English, so
Uh, uh,
you better read
okay.
in English, and you can use Arabic if you want, but you have to use English
I'm
itself.
reading from Surah Nisa, chapter 4, verse 157.
Chapter what?
They chapter
Yeah.
4,
Okay. Yeah.
verse 157.
All right.
They killed him not, they crucified him not. It was only made to appear so. So the
Okay.
Quran is, and all those who differ with that matter, they
Mm-hmm.
are in doubt.
Okay.
That means the Quran is saying that all those people who differs about this matter, that he wasn't crucified or he was crucified, they are in doubt. I mean, they do not have the knowledge. This
Mm.
is the claim in the Quran. So I am
Okay.
trying to prove
No,
that
hold on,
the
one by one, just to show
okay,
you. You see the
can
title
I
of
finish?
our. Hold on. You see the title of
Okay,
our video today. Islam is an endless lie. So what the
okay.
Quran saying? What the Quran saying? Hold
So
on.
now you are asking this
What the
matter. So
what
I
the
think
Quran
I,
saying that Allah
okay,
He
okay.
made Jesus look like Jesus in the cross. Correct?
It doesn't say that. It said it was only made to appear so. It does not say
Okay.
that Jesus was. Okay.
Okay. How it made appear to us? Explain to us. Go ahead.
Okay, okay, okay. So now I am I'm trying to prove that the claim of the Quran is true. I'm trying to prove from the Bible that if you read the Bible, they
Hmm.
are the authors of the Bible. If
Hmm.
you say that Gospel of John and the Matthew, Mark and Luke, they all are differing with that matter. So I'm trying to prove that.
That's a big
That's
fat
why I
lie
am
because
quoting.
all the Bible is saying that the cross of Jesus is what saves us. So you are a liar
No, no,
again.
that,
Don't waste my
that's
time.
wrong.
My
That's
friend, don't waste my time. Explain to me how Allah made Jesus appear to us in the cross and he was not. Go ahead.
so. Okay. This is an issue of dispute. The scholars are divided
Don't tell me an
in many
issue of
categories.
dispute. It's not a dispute because it says there he
Okay.
made it appear to us. He made it
Yes.
appear. So this is not a dispute now. So does it say it
Okay.
Allah he made it appear to us?
Yes. Yes. It
Okay.
says that.
So how we can dispute something we saw? Who is the stupid here? If Allah he made us see Jesus in the cross, how we will dispute about something we saw?
Okay, okay. Can I answer that?
Yeah, okay, okay. Yeah, you can answer.
Okay, okay.
Uh-huh.
So the mission of the Jesus was that Allah
Don't tell
sent
me about the
Jesus.
mission of Jesus. You are trying to change the question. You see, what's wrong with
No, no, no,
Muslims?
no, no.
Don't
Okay.
duct tape, my
Because,
friend.
I saw your last video.
How Allah he made. I'm not asking you about the mission of Jesus. I'm asking you
Okay.
how Allah made Jesus appear in the cross. Explain to us. Go ahead.
Okay, okay. This is my view. Maybe most of the Muslims they are not agree with me, but this is my view is the in the
Your
Quran.
view, who are you to give me your view?
Yeah, I
We
am a
want
Muslim.
Islamic
I
view. I mean, who are you? Are you a
okay, okay.
Muhammad now? Are you a prophet?
Okay, I am giving okay. I am giving the majority view. The view is that
Okay.
uh, most of the Muslims will say that he was not put on the cross, but I said that he was put on the cross
First
and
of all, you are a
uh,
liar. First of all, you are a liar. When you say most of Muslim, in my opinion, this is not most of Muslim. As you see, the Quran now
that's why
proves
I'm
to us.
saying
Hold on,
my
just to show you how stupid the Muhammadan religion is. You said that the one who dispute about it is the Christians. But look like it's you Muslim who dispute about it. All the Christians agree that Jesus was crucified. But you just said to me, my view and their view.
bro.
Their view, who the Muslim. So the Muslim view, some Muslim they think that Jesus was never in the cross. Your view as a Muslim that Jesus was in the cross. So who is the one in dispute? It's you Muslim, not us.
The Quran says about the before about the Jews and Christians. Quran never talked about the Muslim. The first
So
of all that.
exactly. So the Quran never spoke about the Muslim, but as you see, the Christian, the Catholic, the Orthodox, the Protestant, all of them they agree that Jesus was crucified, and the four Gospels agree with that. This is why we agree with them. Now I'm
We
asking
are not
you,
agree.
as long shut
Okay.
up, don't lie. All the
Okay.
Christians know that. Every single Christian church agreed. Even Jehovah's Witnesses, who they honor the Christians, agree.
Okay.
Even the Mormon, who they honor Christian, agree. So don't be a
We are not.
fool. Listen, listen. Don't waste my
Okay.
time.
Okay.
How
Maybe.
Allah He made Jesus appear in the cross. You just said Jesus was in the
Yeah.
cross, and you said
I haven't.
other
Let me.
Muslims.
Let me. Okay,
Oh,
brother.
you will
Let me.
talk. You will talk. Just to make the idea clear, you said that
Now.
you think
I,
that Jesus was in the cross. Other Muslims they think he was not.
can I explain how did Allah make it appear so? Can I
Okay,
explain?
sure. Go ahead.
Okay. First of all, the Jesus was put on the cross, and
Hmm.
in the Quran, Allah says that I will cause you to die. Many Muslims are unaware about that, but there also Arabic word which means that I will cause you to die. So,
Okay.
the
What is the word die there?
I think this word is ufat or something like that. I
So
haven't.
you said to me, can I read in Arabic? But you do not know Arabic.
Okay, no, no, I haven't. I actually I saw a video in YouTube.
My
A
friend, why you
Muslims.
said to me, can I read it in Arabic when you do not know Arabic? Are you trying to fool me to make me believe? I just asked you what the
I
word there. You said I do not know. The word there,
okay. Okay.
inni mutawaffika
Yes.
wa rafi'uka ilay. So you asked me to read the
Yes.
verse in Arabic, and now we discover that you do not know Arabic. This is a
Because
clear sign of
okay,
deception. Now we go back. Okay. So Allah He says
bro,
to
bro,
Isa, I'm going to cause your death, and you agree. Allah He says, I want to cause your death. Correct?
I think that I am okay because the Quran says that they did not kill him. That means the Jews and the Christians they did not kill him, but Allah took his soul of Jesus when he was put on the cross, and after that he uh, back his soul to the body of the Jesus. Then people thought that
No,
Jesus
slowly,
was died,
slowly,
but
slowly. I
actually
don't understand. Slowly, please. What happened in the cross? Jesus was in the cross, and
okay, okay. So Jesus was put on the cross, and Allah made it appear to them that he was dead, but actually they did not kill him. Allah
hmm.
made it appear so. Then Allah when he was put down on the cross, from the cross, then he was put on the tomb, and after Mary Magdalene went to the tomb, and I think Mary Magdalene knows that he was alive, because if you read the Bible, it
Okay.
seems that Jesus wasn't die on the cross, because Mary
Yeah.
Magdalene
But look what you did
was
now.
going
Look
to.
what you did now. Look what you did now. First of all, you prove that the one who dispute about it is the Muhammadan. Allah is a fool. Secondly, you just said that Allah, he took the soul of Jesus from the cross when he was on the cross.
Yes, because Allah says that I will
Okay,
cause him to die.
hold on. If I take a soul from somebody's body, doesn't it mean that he is dead?
No, no, no. This is not the definition of death. The definition of death means that, yeah, Allah took his soul and he does not return it back. But Allah returned it back to the Jesus. That's why he did not die.
Abdul. Since when you Muslim believe that if a soul leave the body, he is not dead?
Yes, he did not die, because when you sleep, yeah, at that time maybe many people will say that your soul also disappear, but that does not mean that you are
No.
died.
When you say
Uh,
to me, that Jesus' soul was taken from him when he was on the cross. So now the body of Jesus is in the cross. Is its body, right? Is it that body or a live body?
that's why I'm saying that Allah made them appear so. The people thought that he was dead,
My
but
friend, but
actually his soul.
you said, not me. You said his soul, Allah, he took soul. He took his soul. Did he take his soul or not?
Yes, he took his soul.
Okay, so now the body of Jesus without soul, and it was in the cross, correct?
Yes.
Okay, that means he is the dead body. This is the dead body of Jesus, because when the soul is out of the body is a dead body.
So it seems that he was dead, but actually this is not the definition of death. The definition of death is that Allah took his soul, but he did not return it back. But Allah returned it back when he put down from the cross. That's why he did not die. And when Mary Magdalene saw that he was alive, so he
I
came
wanna
back in
ask
the
you.
third day.
I wanna ask you. According to who is what you are telling me? When the soul is out of the body, the person is not dead. Can you give me a reference? This is what Islam teach, or this is you become a prophet now and you have a new religion?
So when a people die, when a people dies, then his soul taken out. But if Allah does not return it back, then he is dead. But
If Allah
when
what?
it
If
comes
Allah
to,
what? If Allah what?
if Allah does not return the soul, then he is died.
Okay. So guys, if Allah did not return the soul, so when the person, Allah, he took his soul in that moment, he is dead or alive?
At that, I mean, this is it maybe seems he is dead, but he did not die, because when you
My
sleep,
friend, what do you mean he
you
seemed to be
also.
dead? I'm asking you, why you always Muslim, they duct tape the question or they dodge the question. When the body has no soul in it, is it dead body or it is alive?
If the soul does not return it
I'm not
back, then he
asking
is
you
dead.
if
But
later return or not. What's wrong with you? I'm asking you at this moment. Now his soul is taken away from him. This body has zero
yes,
soul. There's no soul. At this time,
yes.
is that a dead body or not?
No, he is not dead body.
How he
It's
is
not
not
dead
dead
body.
body if there is no soul?
Because the definition of death is here the soul taken out, but it does
When you
not
say
return
you
it back.
stupid, you
If
idiot, you see you Muslims are a bunch of kids. When you say to me the definition of death, according to who? What definition is that? That if a person, his soul is taken away, he is still alive. Can you show me the definition is coming from where?
bro, this is the definition of death. Yeah,
Don't tell me
why
that
do
this
you
is the
ask me about?
definition. Give me where you got this from. You are a Muslim, you follow an idiot, his name is Muhammad. So can you show me where the idiot Muhammad says that the definition of death is that the body, even if the soul is out, still is alive?
Yes, because when you sleep, it also your soul also taken up, but taken out. But yeah, after when you wake up, its soul also
I'm not
get
asking
back.
you, this is not, this is stupid. When you sleep, you don't die. You are not, and your soul is in. And Jesus, are you saying Jesus was asleep in the cross?
Yes. So my
He was
point is,
asleep. He was
you
asleep.
didn't.
Okay, hold on. He was asleep.
I didn't say that he was asleep.
So,
I
like,
said that
okay, so why
it
you
was.
mentioned to me sleeping? I'm asking you, is when Jesus was
I'm asking because when
okay, his soul is taken away from him. where
Yes.
where the soul go, and the Jesus, the body of Jesus at that moment, you said it's not dead. So, but that means that we can be alive without our soul anyway.
Yes, when you sleep, your soul is not with you. Then you are also alive. You are not dead.
So according to who? Like, where you get this information from?
Wh- Okay, tell me where it's not true. I mean, if you
My
said
friend,
that,
my
where did
friend,
Muhammad?
my friend, my friend, my friend, my friend.
Okay,
I'm asking you. You are the one who come to me with this idea that Jesus now, his soul is taken away from him in the cross, claiming that he is
yes.
still alive. And you say this
Because,
is definition. So
because
as long
Quran
as it's a
says that I will
definition,
cause you.
let's hold on. As long as you are saying it's a definition, so you are
Yeah.
taking your definition either from a dictionary or from a book. You are a Muslim, and your book is the Quran. Can you show me this definition you are saying, or you are making things up?
Okay, so can you show me anything in the Quran that says that if a soul does not come back, then you are died?
My friend, you are an ignorant. You do not know what the Quran is teaching, and you do not know what your religion is teaching.
Oh,
Because
this
after
is
death,
what the Quran.
after death, hold on, after death, when Allah he calls a person to die, there's no way to come back to life until the day of resurrection. Is that true?
No, it's not resurrection because if you say resurrection, I don't have any problem because his soul taken out, then his soul get back. But that
Okay,
does not mean that
okay. Let me ask
yeah.
you: when Muhammad he died, did his soul return back to him?
No. That's why
Okay,
he is dead.
okay.
His soul
Where is
done.
okay? When Jesus he died, did his soul return to him?
Yes, his soul returned to him
Where you can confirm that?
because the Quran says that I will
No,
cause
the
you to
Quran
die.
never said that. The Quran says, "I will cause you to die." I will cause you to
Yes,
die that's mean
yes.
there is a resurrection. So you die, we resurrect you, and this is what happened when you go to heaven
Look,
or to hell.
it-
Huh?
the means that you in resurrection it may you can say that it is resurrection, but it does not mean that he was killed or the Roman soldier
It
killed him.
doesn't
But I
matter.
said
He
that
says he
yeah,
is
Allah
going to
made
cause
it
him
appear.
to die, and death is death. Does it say in the verse? And you see,
Yes,
you are shooting yourself in the foot now. As long are going to cause you to die, that's mean he died. You said to me he did not die. You said to me he was not dead. You see how silly your argument? So you now
okay,
refuting yourself.
then-
When the
okay,
Quran says, I'm going to
okay,
cause you
then
to die. Hold on. When the
die.
Quran says, I'm going to cause you to die, did the Quran lie?
No, Quran says
Okay,
that.
so he
That's why I
died.
am coming to this.
So he died in the cross. Because now you agreed.
Brother,
You agreed. Don't call
he
me
did not.
brother.
His soul was
Don't call me
taken,
brother. Listen, hold
his
on.
soul was
You
taken out.
agreed. You agreed that
Brother,
Jesus was in the cross, and you agreed that his soul is taken away from him when he was in the cross.
yes, yes,
And now you agreed that
yes,
Allah will cause him to die. Okay, he will cause him to die
yes,
when? Before he take him up to heaven.
yes.
Correct? Okay. So in order for Jesus to go up to heaven, he have to die. Now Jesus is in the cross. When Allah he caused his death, can you tell me?
Okay, when he was put on the cross, then I do not know when, but when he was put on the cross, then his soul was taken out. That's why people thought that he was dead.
Abdul,
But after
hold
then,
on. Abdul,
when
what's wrong with you? Jesus now is in the cross. And now he is body. You said to
yes,
me, you said, not me, you said that his soul
yes,
is taken away from him. So he cannot move, he cannot walk,
yes,
he
yes,
cannot talk, correct? Okay. So
yes,
now he cannot
yes.
talk, he
But
cannot
people,
walk, he cannot move. Hold on. Now they took him to the
yes,
tomb, all right? So now Allah he
yes,
says, I'm going to cause your death and take you to me. When Allah he took
yes.
Jesus to him.
Okay. Can I answer that?
Yeah, okay, okay.
Okay. So
Uh,
now that when Allah took his soul, then he was put down from the cross. Then Allah uh, returned back his soul, and he was put on the tomb. And if you read the Bible, a
hold
similar
on, hold
study.
on. Wait. So when he was in the cross, Allah, he took from him his soul. When Allah, he returned it?
Yes.
When Allah, he returned it?
So when people thought he was dead, and when he was put down from the cross,
Why you
that
need
means
to
when
take his
people did
soul
not see
away?
him.
Why you need to take his soul anyway? Allah, he says in the Quran, just to show you how stupid this religion is. As long the Quran says, we made it appear to them, that means Jesus is not even dead. You are stupid, like your
Mm,
prophet. It says
not-
we made it appear.
brother,
That's mean he is not even dead. So we made it appear. So what this is about? I take his soul to make him appear that he is dead. You do not need to do that. You are God. You can make him look dead, but he is not. What a stupid religion. So now you are saying to me,
brother,
Allah, he have to take his soul. So the doctor will go and hold the arm of Jesus. Oh, there's no blood. Yeah, he's dead. He's dead. Okay, take him to the tomb. What a stupid religion. So this God, he have to play tricks. First of all, he have to make it appear. And he
this is
is
the problem. You don't
hold on.
you,
Okay.
you
Now look what
that,
happened.
that's not
Look what happened, Abdul. The title of our video
okay. If
today
you
is
read the Bible,
that Islam is an
you
endless
can find
lie. Islam is an endless lie. So now what you are saying,
just because you don't
Allah
that
he made Jesus appear to be dead, and this is a lie.
why it's lie.
Because he made it appear. It's not true.
No, because people thought that he was dead.
It's
That's
not,
how Allah
don't
made it appear
stupid.
to.
Don't fool yourself. It says we made it appear. What do you mean he thought? He made them thinking this way. So it's Allah who
Yes,
made.
Allah,
Okay, so Allah, he made Jesus appear to be dead, but Jesus is not dead. So Allah is a big fat liar.
bro, you haven't read the verse
Listen,
properly. It says that
why Allah he made Jesus appear? Why Allah he made Jesus appear to them that he is dead? What is the purpose?
okay. Okay, can I explain that?
Yeah, you can explain that.
Okay, this is what I was trying to say from the beginning, that when Jesus was sent to the Bani Israel, then his mission uh, was to rule the humankind. I mean, be a king like the David. It was promised Messiah. That's why when the people, or most of the Jews, they rejected him. That's why Allah said that he will. That's the reason why he took his soul and he taken up to
What this
heaven,
have to do
because
with
he
my
will.
question? I'm asking you. Why Allah he need to make Jesus appear to be in the cross dead? Why he did that?
Because yes, so because the people thought that because Allah has given your answer in the Surah Al Imran chapter 3 verse 54, that they plan and plot, but Allah too plan, but Allah is the best planner. So Allah planned against them, that
Well,
they use
first of all,
deception.
okay, hold on. So you are saying to us, Allah is the best planner when the Quran says he is the best deceiver. So you are saying to us that Allah
Non-
he deceived them, correct?
planner,
Okay,
planner, not
you
this.
quote for me
It does
chapter. You quote for me what chapter? Chapter 3, right?
3 verse 54.
Verse 54. Okay, if we go to chapter 3, verse 54, what the verse saying?
The verse says that they plan and plot, but Allah too plan, but Allah is the best planner.
What plotted mean?
That means that they used deception. The
Okay,
Jews, they
is it
planned
okay?
against. They
The word plotted is a translation for which word in the Arabic section here?
I don't know because I do not have a Quran right now.
No, I
You
have the
can
Quran. It says
tell me.
وَمَكَرَ. So here the verse says وَمَكَرَ وَمَكَرُوا وَمَكَرَ اللَّهُ
Yeah.
وَاللَّهُ خَيْرُ الْمَاكِرِينَ. So you Muslim, even you
Yes,
lie in your translation. So they plotted, they deceive, and Allah he deceive, and Allah is the best of deceivers. Is what the verse saying.
bro. This word either means deception, or it also means plan. So you
What a
cannot
plan?
say this
No,
is only
no,
mean
no,
deception.
no. It's not a plan. Makara. It is a deception and only a deception. You can open the dictionary right
I
now.
know that,
Listen,
but
you can open the
it's
dictionary.
also
Don't tell me I know. You know. You agree that makar mean deception. So
it also
why
yes.
the liar Muslims they translate the same
Okay,
word in two different ways? Look
yes,
at the lies of the Muhammadan. This is the same
okay.
word. This is hold on.
Bro,
Let me hold on. Don't call
can
me
I?
bro. I told you don't call me bro. This is an insult to me. I don't associate
This,
myself with
this can
people who
also,
kiss stones and worship the
this can
devil.
also
My
mean,
friend, listen. وَمَكَرُوا, this one goes to the disbelievers or to the Jews, right? And here وَمَكَرَ is Allah. But this is the same word. So if they are doing
yes.
something evil, well, Allah then is doing something evil. If the first word means deception, well, the second word means deception because it's exactly the same word.
No, because you can I can give you an example, right?
Don't give me
From the
example.
Quran also.
Is it both words are the same word, exactly the same word? Makara wa
It
makara.
is,
Makaru,
but
because they
it
are
can,
a group. Makara is the same
okay,
as makara. Huh?
okay. It can also means plan, but you cannot dispute that because
It
it
can
can
mean
also mean
what? It can mean what?
plan.
What? What plan? What
PLAN
plan?
plan.
Okay, hold on. When those why if it's a plan, why you Muslim translate as plotted?
Yes, it can also
Okay.
means plot, plan,
What the
deception,
plotted
all
mean?
three.
What the plotted mean? It's an evil plan, correct?
Yes,
Okay,
deception
so,
like
all
that.
right,
Deception.
okay. So they decide to kill Jesus, and they plan for it.
Yes.
And Allah, He deceived them, and He planned to it too in a deception way.
Also planned. Allah also
My
planned,
friend,
and
okay, He planned.
he,
How He planned? He made someone look like Jesus at the cross.
no, it doesn't say that. Where did you get this from? This is from the Muslims' interpretation. This is not from the Quran that someone looks like Jesus.
No, this is from the Quran. The Quran says Allah, He made what?
Yes,
He made it
but
appear to
but you
them. Hold on, listen.
but
You are silly like your
you
prophet.
lying,
What is your sect? What
you
Islamic
lying,
sect you follow? What Islamic
you
sect you follow?
just said,
What Islamic
no,
sect you
you
follow?
just said,
What Islamic sect you
okay,
follow? What your Islamic sect?
I am a Muslim.
What does that mean?
Muslim means submission, one who submits his
Nah,
will
you're a
to
prophet,
Allah.
you are a liar, because your prophet, he says, my nation is 73 sect. So you have to be one of them. Are you against your prophet teaching now?
No, I know that there are many sects.
No,
I
there's
know,
not many
but
sects, not many sects, many sect. But your prophet, he make it clear that there's my nation is going to be 73 sect, and one of them will go to
yeah.
heaven, and they are the minority. Are you from the minority?
Those who follow me and my sunnah, and those who follow me, they will
So
go
are
to
you a
heaven.
sunnah?
Yes,
Okay, so
because
why you refuse
okay,
to
can I get,
answer? Why you refuse to answer? Why we need to play games with the Muhammadan to make them say what is sect they believe in?
you,
So I am a sunnah. So why you don't say that from 2 minutes ago? I asked you, what is your sect? You say I'm a Muslim. Now we put you in the corner. You
okay,
say
but
I am a sunnah. What a weird people. Now we go
because
back. Listen. So now,
okay,
when the Muslim they will
okay, okay,
become when the
can I,
Muslim they will become
okay,
73 sect. When the Muslim will become 73
okay,
sect, is that because they are guided by Allah or by misled by Allah?
okay, can I explain? Can I explain?
Yeah, explain.
So Muhammad, peace be upon him, said that there will be a 73 sect, but he did not say that you should make 73 sects because he
This is not my
predicted the future.
question.
But
You are not
that
listening. You see, we are proving again that Allah is a stupid God. Who is the one who made the Muslim 73 sect?
yes, okay. So this is not the this is the test, because if you Allah says in the Quran, it is very clearly in chapter 6 verse 159 that making sects is haram in Islam. So you
What,
cannot
what,
make
what,
sects.
what?
But if you say
Making sect is haram?
yes, making sects is haram in
Who
Islam.
is the one who guide and who is the one who misguide?
Okay, okay. This is a very good question. The Allah says in the Surah Al-Mulk, chapter 67, verse 2, that Allah has created death and life so that He may test you. He may test you who is better in deeds. So Allah is testing us. So all those who
This is not the question,
follow
Abdul.
Allah and
I don't
follow
know
His.
what I don't know what you ate before
Yes,
you call me. Listen carefully and focus with me. Who is the one who guide and the one who misguide?
okay. The Allah is the one who guides and the Shaitan who misguides.
Okay, guys, be my witness. So now we can
Yeah.
understand everything happening in this religion. You confirm that the one who misguide is Shaitan and the one who guide is Allah, correct?
Yes.
Okay. You will not change your mind after a few minutes, you promise me.
Okay. But you
Huh?
have to. I have to explain that why I did say that. You
No, no,
should
no, no. You
know
will
that.
not
Why did I?
change. You will not change that. You promise me that the one who misguide people is Shaitan. Do you
Yeah.
promise?
Okay. Go on. Go on.
Okay. So
Yes.
if I show you right now that the one who misguide is Allah, what you will do?
One who misguides is Allah.
Uh-huh.
Okay. The problem is that you understand that the shaitan who is misguiding you, the shaitan is also
This is not
creation
the
of Allah.
question.
That
This is
doesn't
not the
mean.
question. Who is the one who misguide? Is it shaitan or Allah? You say it's shaitan. Now I'm asking you, is it in this chapter, chapter 4? Did you open the
Yes.
Quran in front of you? Isn't it in this chapter says
Yes.
that the one who Allah misguide, nobody can guide?
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
It's
so who
true.
is the one who misguide? Is Allah, not shaitan.
Yes. So
What do you mean
the problem is
yes?
that
But a
you.
second ago you said the one who misguided is shaitan. So now shaitan and Allah is one. Because shaitan is not the
Can
one
I
who misguide in Islam. The one who misguide
can I
is Allah. And the Muslim, they lie in the translation. Look what they say in the translation. The one who Allah sent
okay? Can I?
astray. Hold on. What the word yudlil mean in Arabic? Do you know?
Yes.
What the word dalal mean? Yudlil. What does that mean? Isn't it
No, I
deceive?
don't.
Is it to deceive?
Yes. Can you say it again?
Is the word yudlil mean deceive?
Deceives.
Uh-huh. Deceive. That's what it means. Dalal is deception.
Yeah.
Okay. So the
Okay.
one,
So the point.
so the verse saying, you know, is are you going to find a way for the one who Allah deceive, and the one who Allah he deceived? No one can find a way for him. No one can guide him.
Yeah. Okay. Can I explain that?
So who is shaitan? When I asked you before a few minutes ago, I said who is the one who guide and who is the one who deceive? You said to me Allah guide, shaitan deceive, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, but
Yes.
now we
Okay. Okay.
found,
Okay.
that the one who deceive is Allah. So shaitan and Allah
Yeah.
is
Okay.
one.
Can I explain? Okay. 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 Can I
Hmm.
explain that?
What do you mean to explain?
Okay.
How you can
So
explain
Allah.
that? How Allah he
Okay.
deceive? Why Allah he deceive? And why
Okay.
the one who deceived by
Okay.
Allah cannot find a straight? You cannot find a way for him. Go ahead.
Allah is testing people that all those who will follow Allah and follow His Prophet, they will go to heaven. So sometimes you do not follow Allah. Sometimes you know that sometimes for example that I do sometimes I can make sin. That does not mean that Allah is misguiding me. So this is for me that I am
Okay,
following
hold
Shaitan.
on. You just
So if
said,
you say that
you said. You sometimes you make sin and Allah is misguiding you. So Allah is making you do sin.
no, you are following Shaitan. Actually,
No,
Allah
no, no,
knows
no.
that
You
you
just
are
say
going
that,
to
my
make.
friend. You just say that. Everybody heard you. You said, sometime I do sin and Allah is misguiding me. You said that.
Yeah.
Okay. When
No,
you
no,
do
you have
sin, Allah is misguiding you. Why Allah want to misguide you when you are doing sin? Why he do that?
to. This is a very good question. So, for example, that you
Take a
are a
note, people.
teacher.
Hold on. Take a note, people. This is a very good question. This is a very good question. Agree, agree. Why? The question is,
Yeah.
he said, this is a very good question. Take
Yes.
a note. Why Allah misguide
Yes.
you when you commit sin? Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Suppose you are a teacher. You are taking examination. So the when you are taking an examination, the sometimes the students they can make mistakes. But as a teacher, you will not say that you are making mistakes because you are taking test. That's why the Allah is
What
taking
test?
test
What test? What
from.
exam? My friend, we are talking about sin. Taking exam is not a
Okay.
sin.
Okay.
Making
Yes,
oops, Abdul.
relevant.
You,
Relevant.
you, you, are,
Okay.
you
This
are.
is relevant.
I don't know what you ate before you call me, but listen. Why you are talking about exam and test now? If I go into exam, like as an example, I was the best.
Yes.
I was the
Because,
best student
because,
in the
because,
Arabian school
yeah,
in
take one question.
mathematics to the point I
Yeah.
get 1 from
Okay, brother.
100. So I'm
Bro,
asking you
bro,
now, what does have
okay,
to do
bro.
with sin? You speak about
Yes.
sin. Sin is a sin. Sin is not answering wrong question in the exam. This is not a
Okay,
sin.
okay,
Now, why
okay.
Allah
This
misguide you?
can
Why
I
Allah
finish?
misguide you? Go ahead.
Can, can I finish that? All right. Okay. So this life is an examination. This is Allah is testing us. So sometimes Allah has given you the question paper, right? The Quran and the Sunnah. He has given you the so you have to follow the Quran and the Sunnah. If you do not follow it, Allah knows that you are not following, and Allah knows that
How
what
you
will
can follow it?
happen
How
to you.
you can follow it if Allah misguide you? He misguide you.
This is not. Bro, this is not Allah's misguided. He is taking examination from you. You are
Hold on. Okay,
a
okay. Let
student.
me ask you. Let me ask you. When Adam he commits sin, did Allah misguide Adam, or Adam he did that by choice?
Allah knows. Allah knew that
This is not
Adam is
about
going to
knowing.
make
I'm
sin.
asking you. Did Allah misguide Adam,
Yes.
or Adam he chose to commit sin?
Okay, okay. So I'm answering that. So Allah knew that Adam is going to make sin,
This is
but
not the
Shaitan he
question.
deceived.
This is not the question. I want an answer. Did Allah
But
misguide Adam, or Adam decide to commit sin? Why you need to play games in order to answer anything? Adam, he
okay, okay.
was doing his sin, you know. willingly by himself. It's not Allah who misguided him, or it was Allah who misguided Adam and he commits sin. What do you think?
Yeah, okay. So as I said before that this life is examination. So Adam, he was Allah was also testing Adam. So Adam, Allah knew that he was going to
My
make
friend,
sin, but
what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? I'm not asking you if Allah is testing Adam or not. I'm asking you, when Adam commits sin, did he choose to commit sin, or Allah, he misguided him and forced him to commit sin? The question is very simple. I'm not asking you if Allah is testing Adam or not testing Adam. The question is very simple. Did he choose
yes,
to commit sin, or
yes,
Allah, he forced him to commit sin and misguided him? Go ahead.
Adam chose to commit sin.
Adam, he chose to commit sin. So why you did not say that to me 5 minutes ago? Why need to repeat the question 1,000 times? What's wrong with Muslims?
Yes,
Now hold on. Don't
yes,
say yes. Hold on. So now you agree that Adam, he chose to commit sin, but you're a prophet, he said differently. You're a prophet, he says no. Allah, he deceived Adam, and Allah, he deceived Shaitan too. Let us go to the hadith and see how it worked. So you're a prophet, he said that Adam
so you
and
do not
hold
know
on,
what
Adam and
Christian.
Moses, they
Okay,
have a debate.
so,
Adam and Moses, they have a
okay,
debate. So Adam
okay, so
was accused by Moses. Shut up. Adam was accused by
so
Moses to shut up. Adam was accused by Moses that he, because of him, we are out of heaven. Then Adam, he said to Musa, well, you know what? You are stupid. Are you accusing me? Are you blaming me for something written in my destiny before Allah created me, 40 years before he created me? Read the hadith in front of you.
okay, bro. I have not came here to talk about the hadith or any kind of
No,
Adam sin. I have
we
to
are connecting the information together to get the perfect image of the
talk
liar of the lies of Islam. So all of this proved to us that Allah is a liar. There's no sin. It is Allah who misguides us, and you are the one who called me and you say Jesus was in the cross, and this is a deception. It's a lie, because if Jesus was not at the cross, or if Jesus was not dead, why you want to make them think he's dead? This is a lie too, and God is a liar in Islam. And now, as you see, when I asked you 2 minutes ago, did Adam choose to commit sin? You said yes. You are lying to me, because the hadith in front of you is saying no. It's written for
yeah.
Adam in a destiny that he will commit
Now,
sin 40 years before his creation.
okay, so let's go back to crucifixion. You
No,
said
no,
that
no, no, no. Don't skip. Don't skip this poo. We are there. We are still in the crucifixion. Don't worry. All of this connection to the same thing, because Jesus' crucifixion supposedly came to fix what Adam did and what a human being after that did. So if Adam did not commit sin, you idiot. If Adam was forced to commit sin, what this religion is about? Why God need to send messengers? If he is the one the problem, he is the one who caused the problem. Who is the one who made Adam sin? Read hadith. Why you are trying to escape it? Go ahead, read it.
you do not understand the Quran. The
My
Quran,
friend, I
yeah.
don't
If you
understand the
say that the
Quran. I agree. Quran is a stupid book, but now I'm trying to understand your religion according to you. Here we go with the hate in front of you. According to your prophet, look guys how many times, and they say to you, Christian Prince, you have no patience and you don't let Muslim talk. Those Muslims, you have to force them to talk to answer the question. You cannot just let it go. They will not answer. Abdul, here we have Adam and we have Moses. Moses argue with Adam, saying to him, you are our father who disappointed us and turned us out of paradise. So obviously Moses accused Adam, because of him we are out. And then Adam, he said to him, Moses, Allah favored you with his talk, which means he talked to you directly. And he wrote the Torah for you by his own hands. So Allah have hands to them in the right. Do you blame me for an action that Allah written in my fate 40 years before he created me? So when I asked you, do Adam choose to commit sin? You said, yes, he chose. You're a prophet saying the opposite. Adam was forced to commit sin because it was a fate and written in his book 40 years before he created him. Your mic.
yeah, okay. So this is also in the Quran that Allah said that I have made the world and I am going to set people on the earth. So that's the Allah knew that Adam is going to make sin.
Abdul,
This was
stop
an
saying in
example for the
you.
human.
You are a stupid idiot. Where it says in you, it says he wrote his destiny. He's saying to him, you cannot blame me. Can we blame Adam for his sin or we cannot? I'm asking you.
Yes, we can blame Adam because
Okay,
Adam
guys,
he
he
chose
said,
to.
yes, we
Yes.
can blame Adam, but as you see, your prophet, he agree with Adam that we cannot blame Adam. So you are saying again that your prophet is stupid. Because your prophet says, so Adam confuted
Bro,
Moses.
you do not
Don't tell me,
understand.
bro. Don't tell me I don't understand. It's you who don't understand. It's you who plain not understanding. Does it say in front of you, your prophet says, so Adam confuted Moses. Adam confuted Moses, and he repeat that 3 times as always, because he is a Trinity person. So Adam confuted Moses. So your prophet agree that Adam was right and Moses was wrong. Adam was right about what? That we cannot blame him, because Moses, the answer of Adam to Moses is, do you blame me? Do you blame me for an action which Allah had written in my fate 40 years before my creation? So Muhammad agree with Adam. You don't agree with Muhammad, don't you?
Okay, okay, let me explain that. Allah has written destination before many years ago. I mean, before the world has created were created. So you know that Allah even knew that today I am going to
Stop
talk
saying
about.
in you
I'm going to
stupid.
talk with
Stop saying in you stupid. Do you see the word blame?
you.
Do
You
you
are
see the core of this
bro.
conversation? The core of this conversation is, I blame you and you cannot blame me. So Adam saying to him, do you blame me? So this is not about Allah knowing. This is about Allah writing your fate. This is not about Allah
Yes.
knowing. He wrote his fate. So it's a fate. And fate means it's something you cannot change, correct?
Only Allah knew that what is going to
This is
happen to
not the
you. You do not know
question.
that. So
What's
you
wrong with you? Does it say, do you blame me for an action Allah written for in my fate? When he says written in my fate, he is talking about Allah, he know I'm going to commit sin, or you cannot blame me.
okay? So you cannot blame Allah for that because only
This is
Allah
not the
knew that
question, you
Adam is going to make
stupid.
sin. But
You see, I mean, you need the patience of a
brother,
mountains to speak to the Muhammadan. Donkey, what's wrong with you? Do you blame me for an action? Do you blame me? Not saying to Allah, do you blame me? Do you blame me? Do you blame me? And who is talking about blaming Allah now? Do you blame me? So Adam saying, you cannot blame me. Correct?
who is saying that Adam? Adam
Huh?
is saying that.
Huh?
Who is saying that?
After all of this, now you're asking me where it says that?
Bro, you are not. You are now changing the topic. I said that I want to talk about the
Listen, it
crucifixion.
is
Now
in
you
the
are going to
screen. It is
Adam
in
or
the screen. This is Da'if Hadith. This is Da'if Hadith. It says, do you blame me for an action which Allah had written for me in my fate? Now he will lose connection.
uh, I could.
This is the Da'if
Yes,
Hadith. This is
you know that this is
listen. This is the Da'if Hadith. It's in the screen. Read it. Because he will say to us, it's Da'if. Just wait, you know. Hello?
yes. So let's
Okay.
go back to crucifixion.
So do you see now? Don't we will go back to the crucifixion, because this is connection to the crucifixion. So read for me. Why you lied to me? You says
No, no.
we blame Adam. We blame Adam when your prophet he says you cannot blame Adam.
You said the hadith is zaif. This is not a.
So if it's so what if it's da'if? It's not accepted now.
Because if it's the hadith, then it's not acceptable.
Okay. So if it's sahih, it's accepted.
Hadith, then you have to accept that hadith. Now I am talking
So
about
if it's
crucifixion.
sahih, hold on. If it is sahih, you have to accept it 100%. You said correct.
If it's Sahih hadith, yes, you have to. If
So now
most of the scholar agree with that.
So now a Christian prince is in trouble because the hadith is da'if. But we need to find you a sahih hadith. Guess what? I was practicing Islam with you 5 minutes ago. I was lying to you. It is not da'if. It is sahih. Just to show everybody how Muslims are a bunch of liars. They play games as much as they can. So now he found a rope to hold. Oh, it's da'if. We don't accept it. I accept it only if it's sahih. It is sahih. And this is Sahih al-Bukhari.
Okay, bro, can I talk about the crucifixion because I am not a specialist.
What is the crucifixion? Well, this is about the crucifixion. So now do you admit that we cannot blame Adam for the sin he hung up, the coward? And where is the 3 sheikhs who promised me and they said to you, don't run away from us? 3 stupid sheikhs, they challenged me and they said to me, not this Sunday, the Sunday after. Cowards. Everything in this religion is a lie. The sin of Adam is a lie. The poor Adam, he did not commit sin according to Islam. It was Allah, he fooled him, and he made him, he forced him to commit sin. What a garbage religion. Islam, all of it is the 1st of April. All of it. And you know the funny, this guy, he says to me, why you don't attack the Hindus? I cannot, because I am an Indian too. I discovered that my grandfather Adam, he came down in Sri Lanka. Brother?
Now if we look at Adam alayhi salam, he came down onto the earth. He was sent to the earth. There's a question. Where did he land?
Where?
He wasn't just thrown so that suddenly he landed, meaning he dropped. But Allah placed him on the earth.
Where?
This we find in the narration of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, where he says that Adam alayhi salam nazala fil Hind.
What the heck?
He came down in what is known as the Indo-Pak subcontinent, precisely Sri Lanka.
Precisely. Precise